Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. It's me, Nicholas Zombie, joined today by Espionage DB7.
Hello.
And of course, it wouldn't be a podcast without the one, the only, the glorious one, the King of Kings, the God amongst men, the man who every night when Es goes to bed, he prays to.
You know, you are verging on incest being cousins. I just want to let you know that.
What?
Yes.
I don't know how that happened.
Like, he is literally, well, not literally, he's so... Just,
yeah,
okay.
finish it. Now finish it.
What?
Finish it.
Look, dude, you are verbally sucking him off so hard. Just, god damn it, man. I mean...
Yes, I think you're projecting.
No, I'm just saying.
I hear projection. Anywho, it's obsolete 2003.
Yo, settle down. I don't know what that was all about with them S.
I'm just saying, like, literally, that was, like, wow.
What have you been watching lately?
I
mean,
know what kind of categories he's watching.
I was watching, like, the John Wick series and the Equalizer series recently. That's about it. Anyway, please proceed.
Listen, man.
Oh, I forgot to do
a whole new place.
You know what? I forgot to do the thing. Like, hey, look, it's S, it's Obs, and it's.
Oh, you did the thing, all right.
The little nameplates things or the little name tags.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah.
All right, it's a podcast.
The first one in like fucking 2-3 months, probably.
Hey, whose fault is that now?
I mean, I don't know. Life.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, fucking life. Bitch ass life.
Well, guys, it's been a while.
Yes.
Well, let's go over the notes of what we covered last podcast. I'm just kidding. We don't fucking remember. Anywho,
we talk about?
I have no idea. I don't think I was even here.
Shit, man. I don't even. Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
Shit.
Anyway,
welcome to today's podcast.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. S, what have you been up to in your hiatus?
Well, as people know, and I guess I should maybe take a moment to kind of reacquaint people with things. It's been a bit of a rough patch, as it always is, but we're still around. We're still kicking, just not as dedicated to the channel as we'd like to be, as much as we'd like to be, but we're trying to change that. I hope everybody out there in internet land is doing well. I'm doing okay, all things considered. How are you guys doing? Fantastic.
Peachy.
Give me a second, man. I'm alright.
Well,
Obs, how are you doing?
Oh.
Obs didn't say what he was doing.
He said he was doing peachy. I did think he was.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad.
Really cut off by us.
I was not cutting anybody off. I like literally.
Rude,
you are like the most reticent person here. Like we never know if we're gonna get more than a one-word answer from you. How the hell am I supposed to know? Like if I say something, I cut him off. If I don't say something, I leave dead air. Like what the fuck? I am not a mind reader. I do not know who's gonna say what at what time, and I cannot approximate that with any kind of certainty.
Projecting.
You see, there's the dead air. See, that's exactly.
Settle down.
Anyway, there is one thing I want to talk about. The main thing that I want to talk about personally is the new Ghostbusters trailer. Have you guys seen it for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
It's a new Ghostbusters trailer?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I never heard about that.
So I take it you guys haven't seen it?
Yes, I did see it.
I just watched it right now when you sent me the link. What a weird question to ask me when you know the answer.
Thank you for breaking the mystery.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so yes, there is a new trailer out. I'm sure most people already know about it for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now me, I am a child of all things 80s. I absolutely love the 80s, and I believe that 80s gave us so many wonderful franchises, and the Ghostbusters is no exception to this. I absolutely love the Ghostbusters. I love both of the original, the first and second one. I loved Afterlife. Never saw 2016. Don't care to see it for whatever reason. I just didn't want to. I seen clips of it, and every clip I saw just disinterested me. But speaking of this new trailer, I thought we could kind of break it down, talk about it, talk about what to expect, some of the things we've heard, and what we're hoping for. So essentially, trailer opens up, summer in New York City, hot time, summer in the city. What?
I asked you how you were doing, what you were up to.
I said
you're supposed to pass that off to Obs, so we can ask him, hey, what are you up to? And then you get to me. We go in a circle, but then you just jumped in to let's talk about the Ghostbusters.
We not fucking past this? Like,
I would like to know what Obs has been up to.
Oh my god, Obs, what have you been up to? Jesus.
Stuff.
See, stuff. That he is like. Why?
That's interesting. What kind of stuff?
The fun stuff.
Nice.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Nick? What have you been up to?
Things.
Things?
Yeah.
And stuff?
Things and stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into this Ghostbusters trailer.
See, this is why our fucking podcast has never taken off. Like, this is the reason that we've never actually,
you mean
accumulated any modicum
every like 7 months?
Because of the fact that anytime we actually get into a coherent conversation, like a real podcast group would, literally. It derails into some other bullshit. Like,
a real podcast group allows everyone to talk about their week.
Like literally.
I can see him shaking his head, putting his hand into his head.
Yeah, his head is in both of his hands right now.
I wanted to talk about the Ghostbusters.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't mock. That's rude.
Yes, enlighten us.
No. Y'all are the fucking the pinnacles, the echelons, the paragons of podcasts.
Hey! I'm not. I'm not that. Obs is. I'm not.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I'm just a simple podcast man.
Talk about me interrupting. I get fucking interrupted too, and nobody say jack shit. Fucking go ahead.
So I just saw Middleachi?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was alright.
How's the new singer? Was it okay?
It was okay. I was a little bit bummed though because they put on a good show, but whoever is the sound check guy should have been fired because
oh no.
Yeah.
Bad sound check.
The sound was awful. It was real bad.
That sucks. That really sucked.
Yeah, some parts sounded good, but then later on to the night, for whatever reason, the quality just got poorer and poorer. And
damn.
Yes.
That's not what you want to hear.
I know, but
weird.
I wouldn't mind seeing them.
I've seen them. I think last time I saw him, I don't remember if it was the new singer or the old singer. I don't know. I remember saw him at the Rock Box or whatever the fuck it's called right now. It's good. It was a solid performance.
It's cool. Yeah, they put on a good show, which is just unfortunately the sound guy just ruined it.
That sucks. Now I wonder if it was the sound guy or the Paper Tiger sound guy.
I'm pretty sure it's Paper Tiger guy.
Yeah, he fucking ruined it. Good to know. I'll remember that next time I'm around.
Yes.
But that's cool. Is that video of ours ever going to go out? A movie video?
Oh, yes.
Is it out? I don't remember.
Okay.
All right. Well, there is a video of me and Obs having a certain discussion about movies that you may or may not see. It was pretty good. I think you'll enjoy it if you get to see it.
It gets a little racy, so...
Oh, it gets a little racy. We saw some fucking weird movies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Really fun time.
Well, Dismember, it's up.
What it is?
Yeah.
Dismember the Alamo thing?
Yeah, it's up.
When did I didn't even see a link to it.
Yeah, put it up like that same week.
Way to tell on yourself that you never actually check in on the channel.
Listen, man, I haven't. It's been a while. I like to listen to the podcast, and we don't make them anymore.
Well, you did this Dismember the Alamo thing, and like it's been.
I know. Listen, I've been busy. What did everyone think about that video? Let me know in the comments.
of this.
I mean, I guess you could have that video. Yeah, no, yeah, in this video. I don't want to. I'm not going to read those other comments. I want to read these comments. Anyway, well, that's cool.
Yes.
Yes.
You ever saying something about Ghostbusters?
May
Yes,
I?
you look like you have something to say. Do you?
What a perfect segue you set up for me. Thank you. Anyway, yes. So, as I was saying,
It's been a while since we've done podcast.
We haven't missed a beat, have we? I wanna say maybe about 2 weeks ago that the new Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire trailer dropped, which is going to be the fourth installment in the actual original Ghostbusters franchise. Seems to be a direct sequel to Afterlife, and in turn a sequel to the original first two Ghostbusters. So again, I wanted to talk about a little bit about the trailer. Starts out, obviously it's playing Blue Summer. It's obviously hot in New York, and there's a dark cloud that kind of floats in from the ocean, starts freezing everything. We get a view of Ecto 1, we get a view of the firehouse, and essentially the thing that they're setting up seems to be that there is something called the Death Chill, and we get a glimpse of the new big bad. Looks pretty menacing. It's got real tall and has big ass horns, glowing eyes, and shit like that. I don't know if he's the actual main villain, but I would say he's definitely a villainous presence in the movie. We see Bill Murray, we see Dan Aykroyd, we see Ernie Hudson, we see Paul Rudd. Patton Oswalt is in this movie. I don't know what role he's playing. I'm assuming he's maybe like a partner or somebody who helps Ray run Ray's occult bookstore, or maybe he's the one that Ray left in charge if he's gone back to ghostbusting duties. And it definitely seems like it's a full-fledged passing of the torch to the new Ghostbusters, including Paul Rudd and the kids from the first movie, which I actually absolutely think is wonderful. I think that this is how things should be done. I don't know why there's not more movies that do this, where they pass on the original roles of the original characters as like a mentor role. Batman, I've been saying for the longest time that there needs to be a Batman Beyond movie, because I was always a big fan of Batman Beyond, and I loved how Bruce Wayne kind of took over the background role, the mentor role. Yes.
What do you mean? Didn't you watch Rise of Skywalker?
I did not.
Or The Last Jedi?
No.
Or The Force Awakens?
I watched The Force Awakens,
Yeah,
which
that's exactly what you're talking about.
The Force Awakens, I mean, just to kind of talk about that for a moment, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was a bad movie. I hated that we never got to see Luke and Han reunite. And I thought it was just a complete rehash of like all the original ideas. And just everything that I heard and everything that I had seen about The Last Jedi and what's the other one? Fucking the Rise of the Skywalker. It just soured me on it, and I decided not to watch it because I didn't want to. But anyway, with what I've seen in the trailer, I feel like they're doing it right. I'm very excited for it. It has got me hyped. Again, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan, and I can't wait to see it. It seems like there are real, true stakes in this movie, because they literally say that this death chill, whatever it is causing people to freeze to death. Like Patton Oswalt's character says, for the first time in history, people froze to death in New York in the middle of July. So that's cool that this, whatever it is actually killing people. I think prior to this, because I was actually trying to think, I think the only time that somebody has actually died, at least that we've seen on screen at the hands of a ghost, is, and I'm not talking about the 2016 Ghostbusters movie because I never saw it, so I can't speak on that. But in the main franchise, I think Egon Spangler is the only one that was ever killed at the hands of the ghosts. I don't think we've ever seen any other deaths. Yeah, Dana Barrett and Louis Tully kind of get possessed and kidnapped by the demon dogs, but they come back. They're never killed. There's obvious signs that the ghosts are menacing and dangerous and can potentially kill, but I don't believe we've ever seen them kill. And the fact that they're mentioning that people are freezing to death by literally being scared to death of this, to me is pretty cool. It shows real stakes, and I love seeing the original cast again in the Ghostbusters outfits, as well as the passing of the torch. Instead of a torching of the past, which seems to be what a lot of movies are doing these days. What are your thoughts, guys?
I think the Ghostbusters are fighting Sub-Zero.
What? The Ghostbusters are fighting Sub-Zero?
Yeah, that's what it was, right? He was using his little like Sub-Zero powers to make ice blades.
That tall ass thing with long ass horns, you think looked like Sub-Zero?
I don't think it looked like Sub-Zero. I just think it was like the embodiment of Sub-Zero.
Oh, I mean, maybe. Obs?
It's definitely, let's say, a modern twist. Like you said, obviously with the nowadays with the computer graphics, that's gonna be a big part of it compared to the older movies. But it looks fun. I'm curious, on the tone of the movie. Yeah, if it's gonna be as kid friendly, or it's gonna be like a more, sinister is not the right word, but I guess a more darker tone.
I think Sinister would have worked, but yeah, it definitely, that's what I get as well, which I'm all for. I mean, the thing about the original Ghostbusters, and the reason that they worked, is they were funny, they were comedic, but there were, even though, again, we never really saw anybody get killed, the stakes were always present. One of the most potent and powerful scenes in the original Ghostbusters is when Ray and Winston are driving in the Ecto-1 on the bridge, and they start talking about the end of the world and the Bible and interpretations of the end of the world. You know, the seas falling, the sky, the seas boiling, the sky's falling, and all of that. And that remains a very powerful and potent scene. It gives you a chill. There is a horror element to the original movie, and the reason that it's funny is not because they're cracking jokes all the time. Like they literally crack jokes in the way that a group of friends would crack jokes with each other. They don't do it for an audience like a stand-up comedian trying to get a laugh. They do it because they work so well together, they mesh so well, they have that chemistry, and they get along in that way that they can crack jokes with each other, and we as the audience watching from the outside in find it funny. But they never take themselves as idiots. They are intelligent, charismatic people, and it just works. Whereas from the clips and stuff that I've seen of the 2016 Ghostbusters, it seems like they're just forcing it, trying too hard, which is a symptom that Marvel has succumbed to. Like, the original Marvel movies always had little quippy parts, but they always took themselves seriously. And from some of what I've seen and what I've heard, because I haven't watched a lot of Marvel movies lately, they've just devolved into a quippy mess of just kind of forced humor. And that's like the easiest way to kill your film, in my opinion, is just to try to force it and contort it into something that it's not. If you're making a comedy, make it a comedy. If it's supposed to be an action comedy, let the comedy flow freely with good writing, good acting, and good storytelling. If you force it, it's not going to work. Speaking of Marvel, anybody seen the Marvels?
No.
No, I have not, nor do I plan to.
I have not seen it either, but man, I have heard some things, dude.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good.
Did you really?
Yeah, I just didn't watch it.
I've heard the opposite.
What do you mean?
I've been I may be taking that from, biased sources, but some of what I've heard is that it just sounds absolutely ridiculous, dude. Like there's apparently a scene where they're on a planet and the whole planet is a musical planet. Like literally, apparently they don't understand each other unless they're singing, and like the whole part like devolves. While there's a villain that's apparently trying to destroy worlds and stuff, like they literally go into like a whole musical number. There's a scene from what I understand where the space station that they're on is being attacked, and there's a whole bunch of cats, but they're not cats, they're the Flurgin or Florpin or whatever the fuck, Florkin? I think
Darken.
Hinga dinga durgan. I think it's the Flurgan or the Flurkin. Those cat octopuses. The octopus faced cats from Captain Marvel.
Octopussy?
Octopussy. Octopussy there. Anyway, apparently there's a bunch of cats that come out to save the people by eating them. And physics be damned, they put them in their bodies and then they escape. And I don't know how they're able to breathe. And I mean, I guess these cats are like the Doctor Who TARDIS, where they're bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. But they save them by eating them and then vomiting them out later, supposedly. So it's like kind of like, what the fuck? Like, just the things I've heard. And again, I'm not trying to... I have no interest in seeing it because of that. Anybody wants to see it, by all means, go ahead. But, I mean, I've heard it's bombed. I've heard it's bad. It sounds stupid. And I'm kind of like... I'm glad this shit didn't happen before Endgame, because Endgame was a very satisfying ending. But I think Endgame was the ending of the MCU. They've had, like, maybe, one or two hits after that.
I heard Loki's really good.
I know. I have no idea about Loki, and so I can't speak on that.
It's very good.
Have you watched it?
No, I watched season 1. I haven't watched season 2. Season 1 was good.
I watched WandaVision. I watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
S and OBS.
Yo.
So you both have planned zero to see the Marvels?
I have no plans to see the Marvels.
But the post-credit scene.
Oh, I've heard about
Beast.
that too. Yes. So apparently Kelsey Grammer's back as Beast.
Oh, really?
A fully CGI Beast.
What?
Yeah, he's just doing the voice.
But still Beast. Still the first X-Men. Real X-Men in the Marvel movies.
So I've been hearing that this is going to be the 90s X-Men. Other people have been saying that it's going to be the Fox X-Men, from the X-Men.
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be the fucking X-Men, and I'm fine with whatever the fuck that is, honestly, because that's what they need. I miss the X-Men. It's been so long.
But don't be fine with whatever it is, because they'll butcher it. They'll find a way.
No. I just want... I don't care what iteration of the X-Men is. I just want X-Men. Yes, not that. I want Avengers versus X-Men.
That would be so cool. If they had competent writers still, man, they could really do amazing things. And it's not like they don't have 50 plus fucking years of story to work with. I mean, how many comics, how many storylines, how many story arches out there, how many crossovers are there that they could work with? Why are they...
Yeah, honestly, the whole multiverse thing they're doing, they really fumbled the bag with that, because honestly, they could have just been making all these cool fucking movies in different universes. We could have got Wolverine versus Hulk. We could have got that one thing where there's no more mutants, so you could have done whatever X-Men things you wanted. Could have had, where the fuck's Blade? Man, Blade should have been out already.
So
yeah, and there's been a bunch of shit with Blade.
I heard that they canceled it. I don't know if that's true.
No, Blade's back, but the Blade's gonna happen. It's just that they...
supposedly the original...
They got rid of writers.
Supposedly the original script had him relegated to the 4th lead.
No, that was bullshit. That was just a bullshit rumor.
It was a bullshit rumor?
That was a bullshit rumor, yeah.
Okay.
Just to get internet nerds mad, because it sounded like something to get internet nerds mad.
Well, then I won't perpetuate it.
Yeah, this is a bullshit rumor. Well, I'm spreading bullshit rumors, man.
I just said I'm not going to.
No, I'm just kidding.
All I know.
Anyway, the bullshit rumor that S was gonna spread was about how Blade was gonna be a woman movie, and he was gonna be like the 4th lead. It was gonna be about women fighting their stuff. I don't know,
dude. So I hate what is happening with movies. Not that they have female leads. I think it's a crime that they are not writing good female-led movies. A good female-led movie can be awesome. And as somebody who has studied writing techniques and storytelling and all that, it actually should be a slam dunk home run working with a female-led movie, because inherently, and I'm sorry if however this may be taken, but the fact is that pound for pound, a woman is weaker than a man. Just biology. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not saying that emotionally, physically, intellectually, any other level that they're strong. I'm just saying physically, pound for pound, a man is stronger than a woman. So inherently, there is a deeper weakness that a heroine would have to work harder to overcome, which would make her a deeper, more potent hero. Look at Ellen Ripley. Look at Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor was a freaking waitress, and she became a badass in the course, in the span from one movie to another. Why? Because the world she knew was coming to an end. She had to prepare. She had to protect her son. She became a badass, after seeing firsthand, the Terminator and what it could do and what was coming. Ellen Ripley, the first one, she was like I think she was a navigator. I don't remember exactly what her role was. She became isolated on the Nostromo. She had to fight for her survival. She learned to be a badass because out of necessity. But she had to overcome her weaknesses. She had to overcome her fears. And I mean, it makes for a more...
Isn't that like all heroes?
Exactly. But the thing is that that's not how they're doing it. I mean... Just to give you an example, which I did watch it when it first came out, and I've already forgotten about it, the Mulan movie, the live action one. I actually like the animated Mulan movie quite a bit, so I ended up watching this one. And it is true. I don't know about the other movies that they're making nowadays, but like she literally had no weaknesses. She had no flaws. She had like a lot of chi or something, or chakra, or whatever the fuck it is, that made her like an awesome badass. So she just enlisted, and like she was great at everything. In the original, Mulan had to strive. She had to work so much harder than the other men because they already were built like men. So she had to overcome, she had to think. The scene where she climbs the pole by using the weights, instead of letting them weigh her down, she uses them to her advantage. She uses her head, and then she becomes, as strong, as fast, as good as the other ones through harder work than the other ones, because she had to work so much harder. It makes her a more potent hero. But if the characters that you're writing is just, I'm a badass because I am a badass and I just have to realize that, it defeats the purpose of the hero's journey. I actually liked the first Captain Marvel movie. I did not think it was bad, but yeah, it does suffer from that as well. The biggest obstacle she has to overcome is that she has to like realize that she is a badass. Like she's a badass all along. She just has to realize that and overcome the shackles that are put on her. It's like, having her learn like maybe how to, because she literally learns to unleash her powers and then she has full control over them. I mean, maybe her powers are so intense that she can't control them. I think back to like the cartoons of the X-Men, of Cyclops. What happened like the times that he loses his glasses, like his powers go fucking crazy and he starts tearing up the room. I remember one time when Rogue absorbs his powers and she like starts like tearing everything up, potentially killing people. Why couldn't they have done that with her? The way Iron Man, the very first Iron Man movie, when he first learns to use the suit, what does he do? He wrecks up his own garage. He launches himself into the wall because he's learning how to control, how to master his powers. It's all part of the hero's journey. If you take away the hero's journey, you take away the audience investment in the hero. So that's the biggest problem I have, is that they're not writing like female characters in roles that can be really compelling, and that's a disservice. I want to see more female-led movies. I want to see new characters that are well written and intriguing and compelling, but they're not writing them. They're just, I don't know. They're just. That's my rant for the day.
Man, you got worked up.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot for a movie that none of us saw.
Things as hate.
Dun-dun-dun.
But I mean, that's my problem with that. I mean,
That's how you really feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Obs. I heard that the new PS Portal dropped recently, or is about to drop. Have you gotten that? Or are you planning to get that?
It already came out. I have not gotten it yet. At some point I plan to. That's because it's a PlayStation gadget. It's not a gadget for me to.
Another 12.
Oh, yeah, but I have no rush for it just yet, just because I like the premise, but it's at this time it seems so restrictive for it just to be.
Hobbs, don't you want to play the PlayStation while you poop?
Yeah. It's premise like, yeah, when you don't want to play the PlayStation on your TV, you can take it with you on the go in
But
your
only
house
within your house, yeah.
on the same Wi-Fi. And it's like, well, what good is that? And I have a decent sized TV where I can play it. Like, if I'm not gonna play it on that, then why am I gonna play on like a tablet screen?
Can I say
But-
something for anybody who I'm sure has like a Nintendo Switch or any other handheld games or even like a phone? When you're playing, lying down in bed, please hold on to it tightly because I've had my Steam Deck slip and hit me. It's popped my lip twice. I've had it slip out of my, and that thing is heavy, and it's literally hit me on my lip and it's popped my lip, and it hurts. So if you do get one of those, the PlayStation Portal, just be careful if you do play it lying down because I don't know how heavy it'll be, but fucking things hurt.
Such a doof.
Nick, you have a PS5, don't you?
No.
No. Okay. You're like, thank you for opening that wound.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I would love to play Spider-Man.
I thought you did. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, no, I had heard about it when it first was announced, and I thought it was going to be kind of like the next iteration of the PSP or the PS Vita or something, like a portable system. But then when I heard that it's just basically like a remote function device that you can PlayStation while you poop, I was like,
Yeah.
kind of limited functionality on that. But maybe it's just a precursor to something else.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe they're testing the waters, and they'll make it better, more accessible down the road. But right now, I was checking Best Buy and the actual PlayStation site, and it's sold out. So I
That's
think
be
it's
a good thing for them.
yeah. I mean, it's going for $200, but it's completely sold out. So I guess that like you said, that's good. But for me, I'm probably gonna wait it out until whatever plans they make or changes. Because again, in my head, it's like if I'm gonna play, especially on a PS5 game, I want to play on a TV. And I mean, it's cool. I can play it on a tablet with a very similar PS5 controller, but I just play on my TV.
What do you think about the design of it? It looks kind of funky.
A little bit. I'm curious.
How it feels.
Yeah, not just that, but like its durability. Because it's like they split the controller in half and put a tablet in between it. So
Is it compatible with the PS4 as well? Or just the PS5?
I would imagine so, because basically it's going off your PS5. So whatever you got going on, playing on your PS5 on there, it should work. But you can't pair it to like your PS4 console. I don't think.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Speaking of, I'm just gonna make a quick mention here. They released a new fucking version of the Steam Deck.
I saw.
It's the OLED model. It's got a slightly bigger OLED screen, and it's slightly more powerful. And like, it is like it'd be a marginal fucking upgrade. Like, not even worth it, but if I had the money, I would so fucking buy it. Just because I fucking love the Steam Deck. I really do. I had planned to make more videos on it, because I've made about 4 or 5 videos relating to the Steam Deck. I know I have a tips and tutorials video. I reviewed some accessories. I reviewed the webcam. I did the unboxing video, and I did the one where the Steam Deck itself broke and the process that I went to try to fix it. So yeah, about 5 videos. I had planned to make more, but things just kind of, again, life happens and things just kind of derailed. But if I ever get a Steam Deck OLED, I'll do another unboxing, even though it's like, it looks pretty much the same exact thing. The only difference that I can see on the OLED, other than the bigger screen, is that the under the joystick on the regular Steam Deck, it has white, and this one is black, and the tops of the joystick are a little differently shaped. That's literally the only difference I can see. But anyway, anything else you guys have that you want to bring up, talk about, converse? You loquacious
really.
conversationalists, you.
Not
Yes.
really. Oh, Hobbs got something.
1 second. earlier we were talking about movies, trailers, stuff that we're expecting, anticipating, all that fun stuff. For me, the one I am hyped about is Godzilla -1.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Didn't the Monarch show drop recently too? The Godzilla Monarch something, the Apple TV show.
I don't have Apple, so it's
Yeah,
I'm
no
not
one cares
really
about Apple TV.
hyped about it.
When does
Yeah.
the movie drop?
I can't
December.
I'll watch that on the high seas.
On the high seas. What? You're going overseas?
Yo ho. Yo ho.
I get you.
60
There you
men all lost at sea. All of them truck. I just got what he meant.
There you go. All right. I was like, really?
I didn't know what the fuck. I thought you were going somewhere.
No.
You thought
Anyway.
how about the high sea drink?
Yes. But yeah, I'll watch it there. But yeah, Godzilla -1.
When does that drop? In December, right?
Early December, I think like December 12th or something. Something early December, but yeah, it's very soon. It's pretty much right around the corner since we're almost now in November.
That's a sequel to Shin Godzilla, right?
No.
No? It's not legendary.
I think it's just a reimagining of another reimagining
Another
of
version
Godzilla in
of
general. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I know it's Toho, right?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was a sequel to Shin Godzilla. Well, yeah, I mean,
No.
shit, I want to watch it for sure. I mean, I'm a big Godzilla fan as well.
Same.
I saw the original trailer. If there's been any new ones, I haven't seen those. Is there a new one?
I don't think so. I'm not
think
sure.
there
I
might have
don't want
been
to.
another trailer, but yeah.
Yeah,
It looks really fun. I highly look forward to watching Godzilla destroy Tokyo once again.
Poor Tokyo.
Fuck Tokyo.
IMAX.
Godzilla.
With a purposeful grimace and a terrible sound, he takes the spinning high-tension wires down. Oh no! There goes Tokyo! Oh, Godzilla!
Gonna be great.
I look
I
forward
heard
to
it has like a perfect score on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not that that matters, but it's good here.
Well, it'll need
Yeah.
a movie corner once we get to it.
Oh yeah. But no, that's definitely an opening weekend. Gonna see
Must
that
see.
when it comes out. Definitely.
Is it gonna be around for multiple weekends? I hope it is.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I think it will too. But I
I
remember
don't think it's
like,
gonna be like one of those fandom events where it's just
yeah, I hope it's not that.
No. Some things to look forward to. I know there's a new fucking this weekend. There's a new Hunger Games movie coming out. I've never seen a single Hunger Games, so I don't care. And
Yeah, I don't care.
Wish and I don't know.
Thanksgiving's coming out.
Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that already out? A movie?
It is called Thanksgiving, but
I
yes.
thought it was Thanksgiving.
Nice tits, bitch.
Isn't it not called Thanksgiving?
No, Thanksgiving is the killer turkey. I think it's just called Thanksgiving.
Oh, lame. Should be called Thanksgiving.
Well, there's
But I
already a
guess the
movie
turkey.
called Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the turkey got it. I mean, we all know what that movie is. I think they could take the name.
They could call it Kills Giving.
Kills Giving.
I don't know. Kill Giving. Anyway, I think this is a good wrap-up point.
Yep,
Nice
it
little-
really is.
Shoot the shit light. Nick,
How long did it go?
It's been about 40 minutes.
Oh,
Close to
okay.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With a full crew in here,
Yeah.
so that's why. But hey, it's been a shoot the shit. We caught up. We're here. You hear the voices. We helped you get through 45 minutes of your life. You can't get those back.
It's not gonna be 45 minutes.
It's whatever the amount of time we did.
It's gonna be.
Thanks for
fine.
wasting that with us. Anywho, enough of the semantics, S. It's been me, Nicholas Zombie, joined today by Espionage. DB7.
We still love you.
I don't know what that means.
Also, I hate that nobody else uses the odds and enders, in and outers, like and subbers, twist and
That's your
shouters.
thing. I'm not
That's the
going to take
channel
it. That's your thing.
Anyway,
Only you say it. No one else has ever said it.
it's-
Anyway, and also joining us, also gracing us with his presence today, was the one, the only. You love him. You know him. Everyone, give it up. Give a round of applause for the obsolete 2003.
I'm not inserting an applause sound.
Can you hear my clapping? Can you hear my clapping?
I hear your fapping.
That's clapping. That's an
Incest,
applause.
right?
Sir. Applause.
I made it funny. Anyway,
No.
yes.
Yeah. No, you did not.
Thank
Anyways,
you
yes.
for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Have a good one.
Settle down. Bye.
Remember, settle up.